Hi, my name is Andy. Today we're going to do some linear approximation. This is sometimes called tangent line approximation because it uses the tangent line. So our question today is to find 3.1 squared without using a calculator, using the linear approximation method. So the equation for linear approximation is f of x is approximately equal to f of x sub 0 plus f prime of x sub 0 times x minus x sub 0. In this equation, x is the number that you're trying to find the estimate for, and x sub 0 is a number close to x that you're going to use to find that estimate. So in this case, we're going to say that f of x equals x squared, x equals 3.1, and x0 equals 3. 3 is close to 3.1, so it'll provide a good estimate. So, f of 3.1, which is the 3.1 squared that we're trying to find, is approximately equal to f of 3 plus f prime of 3 times 3.1 minus 3. So, if f of x equals x to the n, then f prime of x equals n x to the n minus 1. That's just a general rule that you might have seen in class. So if f of x equals x squared, f prime of x squared equals 2x to the first, or just 2x. So we need to find f of 3 and f prime of 3. F of 3 is going to just be 3 squared, so that's 9. So f of 3.1 is approximately equal to 9 plus f prime of 3, which is 2 times 3, or 6, times the difference of 3.1 and 3, which is 0.1. So f of 3.1, which is 3.1 squared, since f of x is x squared, is approximately equal to 9 plus 0.6, which is 9.6. So that's part 1. Now, another question that they might ask you is whether or not this is an overestimate or an underestimate. So, since this one is pretty easy, you could actually just multiply it out and find whether or not the actual answer is bigger or smaller than the estimate that you found. But another way to find it is using the concavity test. So this is a graph of x squared. It looks something like that. And we use the tangent line at x equals 3 to estimate. The tangent line lies below the graph, so the point that we found is going to be an underestimate of the actual point. This is because x squared is concave up. That means that the second derivative of x squared is greater than 0. We can find that because the first derivative of x squared is 2x, and the derivative of 2x is 2, so the second derivative of x squared is 2, which is greater than 0. Therefore, we're dealing with something that is concave up. You know that it's concave up because it's positive, so it looks like a smiley face. That's the trick that I use. So, since it's concave up, that as a rule, you're going to find an underestimate, as you can see on this graph.